Alright. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, coconut, and banana. What do these things have in common? What about cake? Today I'm going to show you how to bake a party vanilla cake. When planning to bake the cake, you'll need some few simple ingredients, utensils, and then you'll be able to enjoy your tasty cake. First, I'm going to show you what ingredients that you're going to need to bake your cake. You're going to need your pre-made boxed cake mix, which again, it'll have the instructions on the back, so if you get lost in the future, you can follow those steps. You'll need some icing to put on your cake once you're done. You'll need your cooking spray to spray your pan before you cook it. You'll need some water, vegetable oil, and eggs. You also need a whisk, spatula, and some measuring cups. Now that we've prepared all of the ingredients and the utensils, let's make the cake, and you'll have to follow the few simple instructions. The first step you'll need to do is turn on your oven. You'll turn it on 350 degrees if you're using a metal pan, and you'll turn it on 325 degrees if you're using a glass pan. Today we are using a glass pan, a 13 by 9 glass pan. So what you'll first want to do after you preheat your oven is you'll want to take your pan. This is my pre-made cake. You'll spray the inside of the can with your oil. What this does is it keeps the mix from sticking to the pan while it's baking, so it's easier for cleanup. So now you're ready to mix your ingredients. So the first thing you'll want to do is take your pre-mixed box cake mix and you'll dump it into your mixing bowl. Next, you'll want to crack 3 large eggs into your mix. Alright, and then you'll want to measure out a cup of water. I've already pre-measured my cup of water. So just add it to your mix also. And then you'll need a half a cup of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. So once you have all of those ingredients in your cake mix, you want to stir the mix. You can use a mixer. You'll want to use it on a medium speed if you're going to do that, to make sure that you don't get the batter everywhere. And then you'll want to stir it for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm using a whisk today to stir the mix. So you'll want to do it until you get an even consistency. You won't want any clumps or clumps in your mix. You want an even consistency. You want to mix it really good. So it looks something like this. Mine probably needs a little more mixing. So then what you want to do, I'm not going to do this right now. Once you get it all mixed up, you'll want to take your batter and you'll want to pour it in your pan using your spatula to get out as much baking mixture that you can into the pan. And then you'll want to make sure that you have an even you want it even, so that way it'll bake even, your mixture. So you can like slide it back and forth, so that way you get the even so it's even. So then we'll put it in the oven and you'll bake it for about 28 to 33 minutes. While it's baking, you'll pay attention to your time, and it will about 3 to 5 minutes till it's done baking. You want to take a toothpick and you want to stick it in the middle of your cake, and if it comes out clean, that means the baking mix is, or the cake is done. And if it comes out with a little bit of mixture on it, it still needs some more time, so I leave it in there. So once the cake is done, you let it, you take it out of the oven and you sit it on hot mitts or something, and you'll let it cool to room temperature, and then you'll be able to, you want to icing it. You can go into the store and you can pick your own icing or anything, and then use a knife to spread it. So as you can see, baking a cake is simple when you have the right ingredients, utensils, and you follow the steps, and it's even better whenever you take your first bite.